Hey guys, so I'm going off on another rant video on Jazz's account about stupid people. But this is for one stupid person in specificity. Okay. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. So her name is Sally. Okay? Sally is a jerk. Sally is stupid. Sally is Sally. Okay? God, I hate Sally. Okay, I really don't hate people, and I know all you guys hear from me is how I hate people, but I really don't hate that many people. It's just stupid people and Sally. Sally, I hate you. I do. I hate you. Sally. Here's Sally. Sally. Okay. So Sally is one of Naz's ex-girlfriends. It's a bitch. Okay? That's that. She is so insecure. If you're insecure, just don't be. You are perfect the way you are. You are. So don't be insecure. Anyway, I was scaring her because I do that with all of Naz's girlfriends and boyfriends. I scare the shit out of them, except for if they go to our school. Since they go to our school, I can't really scare the shit out of them because all of the guys are taller than me and are bigger than me.
And they know you in the fact that you're not intimidating at all.
I'm not. I'm really not scary. I can be if I want to be, though.
Yeah, you could.
To people who don't know me.
Yes, very true.
So I was scaring the shit out of her, and I was like, look, I don't take this shit lightly, so I need you to not be a bitch. And she was like, I can ruin you. And she was like, that won't be hard. And I'm like, good, it'll make my life easier. And I didn't really mean it as like a threat or anything. I was just kind of scare the shit out of her so she wouldn't break my best friend's heart. You know what I mean? It works. It works really well. Like, if you have a best friend who's dating someone you really don't like or don't approve of, do that. It works so well. It also shortens the relationship time sometimes. Except for Kinley. Kinley lost it all the time.
Luckily,
Kinley wouldn't go away.
I didn't want her to go away. And
Kinley didn't go away. She liked Kinley.
There's a reason. Because Kinley was awesome. I don't care if you don't like her.
I don't like a lot of people.
She doesn't like anybody I've dated. So
I don't mind Andy now.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not awful anymore. Anyway. So then a couple weeks later, after they've been dating for a while, Sally had her mom, or she was texting Jazz off her sister's freaking phone.
No. What went on was the fact that it was her phone, and then she never told me that she was changing phones, and she never gave me her number. So it ended up being her sister's phone. And then her mom goes through the pictures.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. No. Okay, so you know. Yes. Okay. So you know how Jazz has cut self-harm. Yeah, self-harm. So she sent a picture to Sally and said that I can't do this anymore. And her mom took that as a suicide excitement.
Threat.
Her mom took that as suicide notice and started freaking out. And she called me. Of all people, she called me. Okay? I was like, hello? Because I was like, I saw in caller ID, but I acted like I didn't know who the number was. No. Okay. So I acted like I didn't know who the caller was and stuff. And I was like, who is this? And she was like, yeah, this is Sally's mom. And I was like, excuse me? And she was like, yeah. What's wrong with Jazz? Is Jazz still alive? And I'm like, yeah, Jazz is fine. And she was like, I was like, please don't ever call me again. Okay, so like a bunch of stuff went on, and she's like, I'm gonna call the police if I don't figure out what's happening, if I don't talk to an adult. And my parents weren't home. And I wasn't gonna like let her go talk to my mom because my mom didn't even know that Sally was dating Jazz, and I couldn't just like go tell her because Jazz's parents didn't even know. So I started freaking out, and I called them back. I called the number back, and I was like, hey, look, I would appreciate it if you never ever call me again. Okay, I don't want to listen to you. You guys scared me to death, saying that you were going to call the police on me when I have done nothing wrong. Okay, I've done zero wrong. And So I was like, please don't ever call me again. And she's like, Taylor, this is Sally. And I'm like, okay, don't call me again. And she's like, okay, fine. And they called Jazz a couple times, and she calls me back, okay? Sally's mother calls me back again. At this point, I was almost in tears because I thought the police were going to show up at my door for no real reason, and my mom would murder me if the police showed up at my door asking for me. Oh my god. She was like, I'm going to give your number to your local authorities, and I'm going to have them track you. I was like, for one, you cannot do that to me. I am a minor, and I cannot have you just, like, giving my phone number out to your police because you feel it's necessary because you took a breakup as a suicide. Like, fuck. Like, really?
Stupid people.
Stupid people. Here we go. Back into the stupid people. God, I hate them. And there aren't very many of them. There really aren't. One's like... And, so we were just... And I went down to my mom, and I was like, look, I was crying. I called my other friend. I called my friend Gabby, and I was like, I was in tears, and I was freaking out, because I was like, the police are going to come to my door, my mom's going to kill me, she's going to figure out, why were you talking to this person, and she's going to be like, and then she's going to tell Jazz's parents, and Jazz is going to get in trouble. I was talking to Gabby at that point, and Jazz is going to get in trouble, and then we're all going to get in trouble, and I'm going to get grounded, and I'm never going to see my friends again. So I was in panic mode, and I went down to my mom, bawling my eyes out, and I was like, Mom, this lady, she called me from this number, and she was threatening to call the police on me for no reason, and Jazz is fine, she hasn't been cutting lately, or she hasn't cut in a little while, and I need your help because I don't know what's happening, and my stepdad's a lawyer, so he could get me out of this kind of stuff, and he could figure out, like, what I had said wrong, and, so my mom then called Jazz's mom, because at that point Jazz got her aunt to talk to Sally's mom. But it was at that point I told my mom I didn't know that Sally's mom had been talked to by an adult, because that's all Sally's mom wanted was an adult. Stupid Sally's mother, you are gonna get yourself into real shit sometime. You keep up shit like this, like scaring minors to death. Ugh, stupid people. Anyway, so we were just, and then, yeah, that's kind of what happened. And then my mom talked to Jazz's mom, and Sally's mom kind of just, like, stopped having contact with us. So then my mom ended up calling Gabby's mom, too, and Gabby's mom got mad at everybody. We were all kind of in trouble at that point, but I guess
I didn't.
Well, me and Gabby were in trouble at that point, but I guess my mom was actually happy that I told her instead of kept it from her.
So was my mom. She actually
tell her.
Actually, it did after a while.
You didn't?
I did.
Because,
she freaked out at me too.
Stupid freaking people. Okay, well that's my 8-minute 30-second video on stupid people. Again. So yeah, look at my phone case, and this is how I'm gonna go out. So rate, like, subscribe, comment. See if you can do this, I don't know what it means, but yeah. So yeah, thanks guys.